Beetle, what you're hearing there is the soundtrack of the wind whistling through the cave. But it's been given a slight metallic tinge to the audio to make it sound spooky. So that's not a pipe like clanging, but it is a slightly metallic, like whining noise, like or whistling. So I can see why you would think it's like a pipe.
Take Cloud of Dagger. Getting cantrips at like the higher of a level you are, the more getting cantrips just kind of feels like shit. We'll take Blade Ward though.
I'm gonna dip. I have to go gaslight people in other chats. All right, have fun, miss.
Ooh, Misty Step. We need Misty Step is requirement.
Peace.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit of mirror image. I actually don't really know what feat to go with on him. Oh, Elemental Adad probably. Yeah. That seems good. I guess fire would be kind of the Chad choice here.
I'm glad someone else heard the noise at least, even if I have to be wrong. Yeah, fair enough, man. If I did hear the noise, so you're welcome to that.
Okay, so is there a leave camp option from here? Or do I need to do the long rest now that I came here? Is my question. Yeah, okay. Do a quickie sippy save. Where the fuck is Gale? Where did he go? Where is he at?
Click on his portrait.
He's apparently down here and in combat. I don't know how this happened, but we're rolling with it, I suppose. He's fucking cloth tanking right now. It's pretty impressive. Okay, but you're gonna have to like blind these guys for a minute or something. Do we have anything that could deal? Yeah, I'm not getting close to them. Honestly, it might be better to just run away from this. Can I climb up that? Yeah.
With ease.
Goodbye.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Good thing I saved? You mean good thing I saved right before I came in here so, but let's see what happens. Let's just load this, because fuck anyway. Yeah, I saved here after, which means that we'll just have to go back and re-level Gale real fast. If what I think happens. Because I think we just ran into a weird bug where Gale spawned, like, they fucking, the Halo Infinite at his ass.
He's thinking about Reach, dude.
Yeah. This actually, we might actually be able to use this to our advantage. Because I don't need to take his combat turn. Yeah, so what we can do is...
I also often think about Reach. Yeah, me too.
Is climb down this.
I'm frequently remembering Reach.
Except for this time, he's not claw tanking. He has 2 health. Last time he was a hero of legend. This time he's doing what I would expect from a wizard.
I feel a breeze. I wonder what's down there.
Well, after you.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Surprise, shit dick.
Swords meet sorcery.
We're just gonna unload the level 2 magic missile on the spider. Those were all really small hits. That was a really depressing level 2 magic missile. Hello?
I smell blood.
Hola.
Tim, I pushed a lady off a cliff in Baldur's Gate. It was really funny.
Hell yeah, dude.
It was literally everyone was dead except for my character, and she kept shoving me, and I was getting pissed off. I hit her.
You were playing Karlach, weren't you?
Yeah, I was playing Karlach, that's right. So it was just Karlach, so I was the only one who was trying to win the stupid paladin battle, and I freaking stabbed her and then shoved her to try and get her to fall off the building, but instead of falling off the building, she fell all the way off the building and then down off a cliff.
Jacob mentioned that. It sounds like it was pretty cool.
It was really fun. I'm obsessed with that game. I'm literally going over to Curtis's again to play it more.
Hell yeah.
Like, Justin is selling a gaming PC, and I'm considering buying it just so I can play Baldur's Gate.
That rules.
Oh,
Like,
this is such a nightmare. Okay, we gotta
so
go, boys.
good.
We had a little bit of a goof 'em up from that bug.
It's literally my new favorite game.
Hell yeah. It's really good, so that's good to hear.
I even played.
I also like how
bit
Emma
this
just comes in
morning.
and jump scares the chat.
I literally played it this morning by myself for a little bit.
Hell yeah, that's nicely done.
I saved a guy who was on a windmill.
Oh yeah, the little gnome dude.
Oh, and I did a really cool move when we were fighting the hyenas. When they turned into gnolls, they came up and they were like swarming me. So I used my thunder, whatever one that spell that is, and I got like 2 of them. I knocked all 3 of them down, but I killed 1 or 2 of them.
So let's
with it. It was really sick.
Let's step away from this encounter real fast.
Hornbeetle says, I heard the terrible mic breathing and just assumed Emma.
Yo.
Also, I can't stand Shadowheart. She's a freaking bitch.
Dude, Shadowheart is so mean at the beginning of the game. God, she's savage.
I don't. Well, Curtis was like, I don't know why she's being so mean to you. She was nice to me at the beginning, and I was like, no, she's being a fucking bitch, and I've been nothing but nice to her.
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the
Dude,
evening.
Emma's fucking like just a reaction.
It's almost
to
a
video
pity
games, man.
things ended so amicably.
You've
What?
Seeing those two
like
duke it
Emma.
out
Like
would
one time,
be
me and Emma were
fun.
playing Minecraft, and she's like played Minecraft, but not a lot of like recent survival Minecraft. And we were fucking in one of the areas where a warden is, and I thought that Emma was actually going to shit in her pants for real.
I literally
Darling,
was so scared. I was so
I thought
scared.
we had something
I
special.
hadn't played in the like a couple updates, and so I didn't even know the
guess
fucking
I'll
warden
spend
was a
my
thing.
evenings lounging here. Well,
To be fair, the
you
warden
are
is
one.
scary. It's a very scary video
It
game to me.
sounds awful.
Yeah, and then Jacob freaking killed my zombie villager that I caught on the
No.
first night.
Listen,
That's
we've
all
been
dealt
over this
with.
so many times.
The odds are stacked high enough against us all.
I
With
did all that
pleasure.
work to catch him,
Lead
and then
on.
you killed him.
Wait, hang on. I have to get Gail's opinion on.
How
on
can I
Sonic
help?
Fest.
I fucking love Gale. I've got a little
We all
treat for
have
him
our
when I get
burdens,
back.
One way or the other.
I found
So true.
a green item for him.
Seek and you shall find me.
Okay.
I can't believe I let Asterion take a little nibble on me. I wasn't gonna, but I felt bad saying no.
I clicked it all 3 times and he killed me. So, you know. Give me the hands, give me the magic missile. Oh my god.
Okay, if Curtis were to cut off his arm with Dark
Yeah.
Urge, if he had, would Gale like die then, or would he
I
come
don't
back?
I don't know if he joins your party or not or what happens. I'm imagining I assume he probably just doesn't join your party.
I would also assume he just doesn't join your party because the thing about the characters in this game is that if you upset them enough, or if you upset them like one time in a really big way, they'll just leave. They're not. The game is not forcing
Yeah.
them to stay in your party, so people can just leave, and then you have to talk to the old lich and like hire just like
Yeah,
a, like
this is why I'm trying to be super nice to Shadowheart, and I've been nothing but nice, but she's a fucking bitch, and she's gonna leave our party, because every time I talk to her, she's like, like, I was talking to her, and, like, one of the, options was, like, so how
Now
am I
I'm just
living up to
imagining
your
Shadowheart like
expectations?
holding a latte.
Yeah, like, I literally clicked, like, how am I living up to your expectations? And she said, well, if nothing less, you can help dampen a couple arrows if we're being, like, shot at or something, and I was like, you fucking bitch!
Roasted,
kill you.
dude.
man, that rules.
It was so annoying, and I'm getting tired of her fucking attitude. I'm gonna have to take it out on somebody.
Okay, let's unprepare my
What-
spells
yeah.
for a second.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hop over. I'm gonna bye for a second. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Peace.
All right, Misty Step, Burning Hands. That's all well and good. Magic Missile, probably. Scorching Ray, yeah. Mirror Image. We've got to have something defensive. We can't just be 100% offense all the time. Cloud of Daggers for this fight is going to be huge. And we'll also take Thunderwave. Okay. And we will take Elemental Depths. Take Fire. Yeah.
Have a lot on my mind.
Okay, don't fuck
And,
me
well,
on this one.
in it.
Apparently
Yesterday.
there was a Black
Nice.
Ops, there was a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 tournament,
Yeah.
and a lot of the best COD players in the world right now, like in the
Swift as
pro
my
scene,
feet can
yeah,
carry
had
me.
difficulty acquiring targets because in the older COD games, aim assist was weaker.
That's pretty funny.
And they've grown too used to like modern COD aim assist, and it's so funny.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Is Emma still here? Hornbeetle asked who her favorite character is. So I
No,
think
she
she's not
left.
here.
But I know what Emma's gonna say. She's gonna say Karlak. We can get to the bottom of that one real quick.
Shadowheart would definitely ask for the manager.
please, mistress.
Oh no.
Shadowheart is the girl that you romance if like you're too scared to tell the waiter that the order is wrong. Okay, wait a minute. Just get a look at it right here. Nope, that was a little bit too close. Nice. Nice.
Oh, hells.
Let's do a little bit of a blade ward here. A little bit of a blade ward as a treat.
What fools these mortals be. Step to it.
Nice. Slip in the grease. Perfect. I really doomed myself with the grease, I'm gonna be honest.
Good.
Karlak would be the girl who says you're like a brother to her and you would not be able to
No
deny
surrender.
it. No. Karlak is not the kind of woman to friend zone a person. Karlak fucks.
Yeah, Karlak fucks. Karlak is
Like-
the kind of person to fuck you immediately and then get upset that you like her.
No,
Like,
she's too nice for that.
I thought we were just vibing.
No, she's too nice for that. What would happen is Karlak is the type of person to fuck you, and then like you keep doing a friends with benefits thing, but literally you never actually talk about it. And then like one day you're like, "Hey, I'm going on a date with someone," and she's like, "That's awesome. Can I do your makeup?"
It's so funny when somebody fucking like falls prone in this game and is just getting beat to death for a turn. It's very comical when it happens. Alright, what are the odds of getting whole person on the spider? Target must be humanoid. Classic. Wait, what am I doing? Hang on, I'm being an idiot right now. I can kill this guy and then get my Great Weapon Master bonus action. That spider slipped in the grease. That's so embarrassing. You have 8 legs, you fucking moron.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Gale, very carefully step out of the grease. Excellent job. Take a little bit of damage, it's fine. We're not gonna use it in this step. Put 1 million magic missiles on the big spider.
Watch this.
Karlak is not just a sex friend; she's a sex bro. Exactly, dude.
Cry about it.
Karlak is the kind of woman who, like, she understands that as a guy, you're currently operating under a passive amount of pressure to make sure that she gets there first, right? Because, like, you know, you're like a good, you know, you try to be a good lover. You want to make sure that you're, like, generous and you're giving her what she wants.
I love it when the firebolt. Wait.
But she takes
Oh, I
it
see.
as a, she takes it as a challenge and tries to make you come first just to fuck with you.
This is too much effort. It's too much
You
work.
high five. You high five Karlak after that, yeah. She slaps you on the ass and says, "Good game."
I don't like the spider jump scare. But it's a lot of shit talk for somebody within movement range of Karlak. Okay, we don't have to worry about the grease anymore. That's so unfortunate.
Creator. Destroyer.
How much health does this thing have? 3? out here, 90% chance. I like those odds. Okay, very cool. I feel like we don't want to use the rage quite yet.
I'm going to enjoy this.
My faith will protect me.
Gale needs a cure wound. SAP. Oof. Nice. How much health does that thing down there have? 7? Can I really not hit this from like any angle up here? That's so unfortunate. Oh, there we go. I do have to climb down, but I gotta get rid
Another
of it.
day, another fight.
Fuck out of here. Ooh, I can go back up the vines. We're back in it, boys. Back in the game, fully hydrated.
Gods, it's hot in here. Got it.
Let's walk this way. And we'll do this. Gil, please. Have 8 health, bud.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Need to stay focused. Take you.
God, that hits so hard. I'm pretty sure it has a high chance to miss. But boy, when it hits.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Survival is all that matters. These boots have seen everything.
Can I get them both? That's so unfortunate. I just missed the turn. That's unfortunate.
Fading frost. I need healing.
This is an action, isn't it? Yeah. I think we're going to have to get a little bit of a cleave in here.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Swift as my feet can carry me.
What the fuck? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. God knows I need it. What are my odds here? That's so low. God.
Done.
Let's go.
Past midnight. Have to work tomorrow. See you guys around. All right. Well.
See
good night.
ya.
All the milk.
Boom.
Need to stay focused. Take you.
Tale for the ages.
Oh, where you going, bud? Over there? Okay. That sucks. Does this thing hurt at all? Not enough.
No gloom, all doom.
Okay, I need to get the fuck out of here. It's Misty Step all the way over here. And think about what we've done.
Now this is my happy place.
And of course, I don't have enough movement to get over there. It's fine.
Knees high.
I'm ready.
At this point, Shadowheart just exists to tank a couple hits from the little spiders. Nice, get into melee range. I like that. I like that choice.
Victory is assured.
Okay, what is my biggest guy right now? Probably Scorching Ray, right?
fire, baby. Down the hatch.
Let's end this.
Ooh, wait.
Take your.
We can survive a little longer. This is bad.
Death's close.
Wait. This might not be bad. I want to do the big damage, but I don't want to knock it back. 30%.
Done. Witching hour.
Put him up.
God, we're so close.
I believe in you, dude.
We're actually getting away with it right now. Can I push the spider off the edge? Yeah. See you in hell.
Mistra Rill.
Yeah, Burning Hands is our guy here. A 3.
Need to act fast.
Oh my god, I swear to God.
Need some oil over here.
That's not what we needed to have happen.
Where do I go from here?
Can't afford to let up.
I don't think I have any potions left.
Going to last me long.
Mark Beetle saying for a potion.
Yeah, I don't think I have any left.
Can't give up.
$55 on that. $55 on that.
Time to meet your maker.
Well, it's got Fairy Fire now.
Got to move.
Double shit. God, we were so close that time. I gotta pee. Hang on. Okay. So I think what we need to do is we need to make sure that we get a Legacy of Avernus off on the big spider. Because I think would have been the difference. Because in the end it had like what, 25, 24 health. I think that would have been huge. God damn. The harmonica jump scare. Got him. Okay.
With haste. Softer than a whisper.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Do I have just some junk in here?
This calls for careful footwork.
I was hoping I could get her to move if I threw something on the web. But it looks like we gotta walk in it to get her, which is risky. Hold. Karlak, stop being too buff for the web. It's very important that you get stuck in it.
Don't waste a step.
Now we need to get the fuck out of here.
No time for mercy.
Oh, hells.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Under their noses.
Just gonna hang out behind this rock and force her to come around.
Nothing will stand in my way. Let me recite their demise.
A little help, please.
Poor fucker.
Nice. Every time they cast dash is good because that means they can't jump. What is the range on this? Okay. Ooh, nice. Let's get a little more of that in you, Gil.
Ready.
Okay, you need fucking cure wounds on yourself.
Take two.
Immediately. Okay, do I have anything in baseball bat range? One of these guys kind of is. Because it flickers for a minute.
I've got it.
Nice. Can I get to that asshole? Yes. Eldritch Blast probably has a higher chance to hit, though. Yeah. Let's get
What path lies before me?
Shit. Okay, we got the two fucking medium spiders down real quick this time. So that's good.
To focus. Take two.
That's nice.
Can't have me. Not yet.
God, I want to move in for this. I'm moving for it real bad.
Aye, aye.
Can't even catch my breath.
2 crits in a row from the little spiders, man?
Oh no, dude.
Yikes.
That is rough.
God, my disadvantage is fucking me so bad. Get me out of here.
Certainly.
Yep. I'd take the risk on that one.
Take you.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Actually, get around this for a second. She might not be able to hit him from there. You bitch. Did her ethereal jaunt fail? Oh no. That was weird. Am I stuck right now here? No.
Covered.
The grease slip, dude. Oh. Okay.
They really
Just
keep
try.
getting your ass, dude.
I know. Try to put as much damage on this fucking thing as I possibly can, because the spiderlings miss pretty often. They're really low priority. I'll take swings at him if I can.
Horn Beetle's telling you need to space people out better.
Well, yes. But the reason I had them all behind this rock was to get out of line of sight.
Don't get too close.
Got to concentrate. Take you.
This is when she starts thrashing. Is when she gets spider beam trapped. We've entered the thrash dimension at this point. Get rid of some of these.
My turn.
Shut up. Oh, right, because she just got up. Well, shit. Wait, no, that's not the one. This is the one.
Lance board is set.
Fucking get the hell out of there, Gale.
Shall be done.
Let's fucking go. Cloth tank Gale at it again. Damn it. fuck, these spiders are all blocking me off. Unfortunate.
Please help me.
This'll dampen the pain.
Oh my god. I get it. You have opportunity things, for Christ's sake.
Yes,
Tactical.
Oh god. What is the play here?
Need some oil over.
A little help, please.
Man, we're getting so close. I might come back to this fight at this point. Let's see here.
better be cautious.
We're halfway to 5. Will we get that? I don't know.
Making me sweat.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Let's head up to Lighted Village. We've got a bunch of other shit that we can still do to pick up some experience here. I think we can squeeze out a 5 in this act.
Deceive me.
Quite cruelly, too.
Must have been an awful day for the people who lived here.
If nothing else, I hope it was a mercifully short one.
Another step forward.
So one of these buildings has a basement with some skeleton fellows in it.
What's inside?
Come on, gotta be something here.
Absolute don't want this junk.
How'd you know?
I just do.
Ah,
And the others getting drunk off their chong as it can.
ain't fair.
I know. The fuck was that noise? Did I not unlock this? That seems unbelievable. All of my lockpicking stuff is on Asterion. He's the lock guy.
Here we go.
Hello.
Who dat?
Emmy.
You.
Emmy. Oh, and I don't have windshield wipers.
I'm gonna flex and bust through this door.
Nice try, bud.
Alright,
I'd love to,
Carlac.
thanks.
Carlac is my baby girl, dude.
If anybody's gonna break this door, it's gonna be you. Unbelievable.
Uh-huh.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Oh, this is so annoying.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Best be on my way.
Guys, I found something at the local thrift store, the Goodwill, the commercially owned Goodwill,
Yeah.
for $40. What is happening? This is insane.
Faith protects me.
Yeah, thrift shops now, like, kind of know what they have. It's kind of important.
Well, it wasn't even something good. They had the original tags on them still, and it was the Goodwill was more expensive than the original tags.
I hate how you're, like, supposed to jump down into this hole right here,
Easy. This place
Yeah.
is hungry for blood.
but... Oh, never mind, I didn't actually do it.
At least things.
But
have
it was
stayed
I
hard
had
to,
no
like, take
problems.
damage.
I had no problems jumping down in that hole.
Emma, everything you do is a problem.
That's not even true. I'm a good guy.
Ooh, why is that worth so much
And
gold?
I'm
What the
going
fuck?
to eat chicken katsu, so
Chicken
what do
katsu
you-
does go hard.
I was
if you're
actually,
still
I was just thinking
Oh.
about how I would really love to get some Asian food, but then I realized, then I remembered we made some fried rice last night. So
how cool would it be if we were streaming our game of
Should be
Baldur's
messed
Gate?
Listen, I only have enough fucking bandwidth to stream one game.
Oh, really?
Because we're already going to be, like... I already have, like, 19 playthroughs of this game going right now. I'm definitely only going to stream one.
Oh, I just meant the one that we already have created. I didn't mean make a new one.
Yeah, but I'm streaming my, single-player one right now.
That's lame.
Am I going to be able to unlock this? Let's see.
Open up.
What do I need? A
I'm probably
15?
I'm probably gonna play for a little bit when I get to Curtis's after I eat, because Zoe will be home and she wants to play for a bit.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Wait, if you join, can you just control one of the NPCs? Or do you have to make a new character?
Well, it would probably prompt me to make a character, but it's fine. I'm gonna be busy after like 6:30 anyway. Yo.
I'm so excited to eat chicken katsu.
Infernal metal. That's what my engine's made of. Hang on to that.
Horned beetle, I'd say probably more than 50%, but less than 100.
No time to dally.
Can Shadowheart use this?
I'd say a good 69%.
No, she's not proficient with it.
Bro, where even am I right now? How am I lost in the town that I live in, bro? This is embarrassing.
That is a good ass question, dude.
I'm just kidding. I'm not actually lost. Tim, I actually know where I am at all times, and I know road names like a freak.
Yeah, you were literally child abused into learning all the road names. That is true.
Yeah.
Yo, another cowboy hat. Guess what, Gale?
Like, we'll be talking about somewhere. Oh, Jesus. I just, like, fishtailed. That was really cool. I love driving a rear-wheel drive car on wet ground.
Ready and willing.
Anyway, we were talking about somewhere, I don't remember where, and I just literally was talking to Jacob, and I was just like, was it on this road, or this road, or this road? And, like, at the intersection of this road or this road? And he's like, Emma, what the fuck are you saying to me right now?
Yeah, I do not remember road names. There may have been a time before GPS where I, like, knew some of the important ones, but now, no shot.
On this...
Emma knows where she is because she knows where she isn't by
not
subtracting
over,
where she
then
is from
through.
where she isn't.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Okay, I gotta check something here. Who has the highest dexterity in this party?
Uh,
13. We literally all have 13 dex.
On this stream, Emma's gonna get in a car accident live.
Probably. I wouldn't put it past you.
I have no windshield wiper on my driver's side, and so I can't really see. And I was just turning, and I fishtailed and like started to slide, so that was really cool.
Man, I wish I had a trap disarm kit.
Yeah, maybe don't do that, dog.
I can't really control it, Tim. Things just happen to me.
Fall by my hand.
Give that a little bit of a poke. Isn't there like a backpack or something right here that I can pick up? Oh no, I thought there was.
Nope, not this one. This isn't where I'm turning yet.
Dude,
Yeah,
like
my one and only little tism trait is knowing what road I'm on at all times.
Tism trait.
Fucking tism trait, dude.
Because when I was learning to drive, my mom was like, we'd be driving and she'd ask me what road we're on, and if I got it wrong, she'd make me drive that road until I found a sign so I knew what road I was on.
That's not a tism trait, Emma. That's abuse.
And then, well, she just wanted to make sure that if I was ever lost and I didn't have GPS and there was no way for me to contact another human being in the entire world,
right,
that I would know where I am.
Right, because she was like...
This is also part of, like, your mom's thing of ingraining in you that there are, like, approximately 45% of the population are murderers, and the murderers are like rats, and you're 10 feet away from a murderer at all times.
Dude, yeah. I literally saw something the other day. Okay, first of all, Tim, how often do you think about the Roman Empire?
A couple times a week, maybe.
Okay, so there's this thing on TikTok blowing up right now where it's like, ask your partner how often they think about the Roman Empire, right? Because, like, for women, it's like you don't think about it typically, like, unless you're like, I don't know, Olivia, I guess. But, like, it's not like a normal thing for girls to just, like, think about. Like, it's just, like, not, unless it's, like, brought up by somebody. But, like, there's a thing going around where it's like, oh, yeah, ask your boyfriend, like, how much he talks about it. And then, like, people ask all the guys, like, they're talking.
She's dead. The killer got her. Yo, the critical success. Let me out of the fucking door.
What did you mean before, Gale? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said?
You cut out there for a little bit.
Yeah, I did. What did I say? What did I end on?
You were talking about the Roman Empire meme.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys think about the Roman Empire all the time, and girls don't. And so I was trying to guess what like a woman like version of the Roman Empire would be, like what we think about all the time, and it
Right.
has to be like getting kidnapped.
Yeah. No,
I would
actually
say that it's
saw-
not just getting kidnapped. I would say it's like just serial killer shit in general. Because
Yeah, it's like-
the true crime audience is like overwhelmingly women.
Not necessarily getting murdered. It's like getting sex trafficked.
Well, yeah,
And
That's
you
the
say,
same
like,
thing. All this shit is under the same umbrella. It's the
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
fantasy of helplessness.
No time to rest.
For girls, it's
Yeah.
true crime, and for boys, it's conspiracy theories.
But yeah, anyway, that's what I think it would be. I just almost got hit by a car that wasn't paying attention. That's so cool. Okay, well, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna eat chicken katsu.
Okay, but
See ya.
Okay.
let me into this here chest. I tell you what. Oh, I meant to add gadgets that. That wouldn't have mattered. God, we're getting so unlucky with the rolls here. There we go. That's going directly to Karlach right now.
Da, da, da.
I feel like I could also make pretty good use of haste, though. If I'm being honest. Because I got to move, brother. And I'm gonna hide this helmet though, because it's ugly as hell.
How much further can I go?
Ooh, the trap disarm? Let's go.
Seems simple enough.
Dude, one of these goddamn buildings has, like, another cellar in it. I think it's this one. Because I want to get the book. Ooh, hello.
Come on, gotta be something here.
Absolute. Don't want this.
There we go. Hello, Olivia. Welcome back to the chat.
Olivia is returned. She is returned to us.
Let's do the ritualistic save. After opening a certain amount of boxes, I'm compelled to save.
Maybe I need more pockets.
I'm having a rice. Nicely done.
Elixir of
proud of
poison
you.
resistance, huge. I'm gonna have to go through my inventory and like craft as many potions as I can and fucking do the erupting burning finger monologue from Gundam and all that stuff before I fight that spider again.
Da, 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 da.
I did not mean to pick up the beer keg, but sure, fuck it. What is that, camp supplies probably? Turn invisible. The condition ends early if you attack or cast a spell. Ooh, I could use that for a little sneaky guy. Probably give that to Astarion at some point. We'll see, though. I think I'm probably going to keep Gale until I, like, actually 100% need Asterion to open shit.
Okay, Twitch broke. Now I'm actually here. Nicely done. Happy to see you.
I can't believe all of you losers failed that perception check. Pathetic. Wait, what the fuck? Just yanked that painting off the wall? Is that worth anything? Yeah. I'm gonna sell off some of this shit eventually.
Anything of use?
Burn myself on a rice. You burn yourself on a lot of things. What's the deal with that?
I mean, she's pretty accident prone, but it's usually not burning herself. Usually it's hitting her head on stuff. Which is not much better, to be sure.
I like stuff hot. I do canonically hit my head a lot. I like the use of the word canonically here.
Yeah. Okay, is this the basement that had... I think we fucked up that perception check on this wall. Perhaps. I think that's what it is anyway. Hang on, we'll reload and see if we can pass it. I will save scan this perception check. I don't give a shit. I don't give a single fuck. There's enough other shit in this game that gives it replayability. I did pick up a lot of shit in here, but we'll see if we can pass this check first. Where's that? Over here? Yeah.
What's that?
Yep. Let's reloot this shit real quick. Because there was a couple of good things in here.
So, Jacob, the 2.0 cyberware system is a lot better than the 1.0.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like notably better.
Yeah, playing that game after the DLC is basically going to be like playing it for the first time again, because I will have forgotten so much shit, and so much shit will be different. It's gonna be nuts.
An unfortunate amount of these, in my opinion, still do the like, you know, oh, plus 10% thing that doesn't really matter that much. But like, it's not as annoying as it could be, and very often a lot of them will come with like a thing that they do, where like, so I'm looking at a threat evac cyberware thing in my circulatory system. It's like plus 5% movement speed when your health drops to 25%.
Yeah.
The more your health drops, the more your movement speed increases of a max of plus 15%. The thing is, you can upgrade this shit as you like. You can upgrade stuff, and basically, the percentages and shit get better, and it adds more effects. So, like, I had an armor. So I have an armor that, because actually you don't get armor from any of your clothes now. So if you want, you can like wear tack vest or whatever, and like it's purely aesthetic.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Now there's slots in your cyberware that give you armor.
Ooh, nice.
And they introduced like how much your system can handle by basically giving you like you have like a cyberware budget, and every single piece of cyberware costs a certain amount of budget. So like the only way to increase that budget is to level up and increase your like tech use stat.
So, listen up, Chad. I know the trick to making this encounter brain dead easy, but in the spirit of the stream and the game, I'm going to act like I don't know the trick and just do what I would have done had I not known anything about this.
Now I'm curious which encounter and which trick you're referring to.
The basement with all the undead in it.
Oh. Man, I just spent almost all my money, but I am ogged.
I feel
I'm
like
a lot more ogged than I used to be.
my melee attack chance is way lower than it should be for some reason. Do I have that passive turned on?
Probably, Jacob, I don't know if you saw this or answered this previously, but are we getting Cyberpunk streams?
Probably. I don't know on that one for sure yet. It depends on some variables.
I'm under the impression that for the most part, Cyberpunk is one of those games that Jacob basically plays for himself.
Well, other than the fucking manifesto, the hour and 45-minute manifesto that I wrote.
Right, but now that the manifesto is done, because it's not like Phantom Liberty is going to give you a reason to write more.
Yeah, I might stream some more. I don't really know yet. It depends on like what else I'm streaming, because I want to finish I'm committed to finishing this whole game on stream for the most part. I cannot believe that worked out for once.
On the move.
I need Shadowheart to be hitting things in the head of the maze right now. Doesn't happen often. Sometimes it does.
Over there.
Also, them making armor pretty much entirely subdermal makes it a lot easier for me to accept bullet spongy enemies.
Yeah.
Because instead of having that thing where it's like, why am I shooting at this dude wearing like a tank top and he's like just tanking bullets of damage? It's like, because I can do the same thing. All right, Olivia, you having a good time?
Goodbye.
It's like, yeah, I can literally do the same thing. I'm fucking like, I'm armored up right now.
Gone with the weave.
D&D is like the only setting and the only rule set where the extra damage against skeletons with blunt weapons has ever been good or satisfying.
Oh my word.
Under the impression they don't do bonus damage. It's just that skeletons are resistant to slashing and piercing damage.
I don't think so, because I just hit for 22 with a non-crit with Shadowheart's like not very fancy maze.
That might be just as much because she's a cleric. I don't know if that's because... I mean, the game might have added a bonus.
Yeah, maybe. That would make sense, though, because... Oh, wait, I guess I'm using... Let's see if we get lucky on a hit right here, just for the goofs. See how much damage it does. Oh, wait, I can't reach that one. I can reach this one.
Think you can take me on?
Yeah, that only did 10, so maybe not.
Death is but a word away. Torment!
Heading there.
Oh, we get a game where if we smash a skeleton's skull, their head fragments
For
and fix
another
it
round?
with physics stuff. That would be kind of gnarly.
There's got to be a game that's done like physics engine shit on a skeleton exploding.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Damn, I can't quite reach him.
Done. Battle of wits. Torment!
Let's finish this.
Oh, that guy's in a really annoying spot.
I'm heating up. Soldier.
You've made a grave mistake. May the dice roll in my favor.
I don't need to. Oh, he's a wizard. Who cares?
Torment!
Nice little nap.
Stay idle.
The air is ripe with magic.
Let's move.
Okay.
What's in here?
Fuck off. Okay.
What happened?
I'm fighting a cyber psycho and I got it down to 1% and she got me. The Karlak calling you soldier hits
I'm
different. Oh,
ready.
absolutely, dude. I'm actually, it's insanely cool because this fight is very clearly a nod to, Ghost in the Shell.
Oh yeah, I think I remember which one you're talking about. Is it the one where you're fighting them in like the ankle deep water?
Yes. Yeah. And she's like invisible.
Yeah. I don't think I actually found that one on my first playthrough, which is weird because I remember doing all of the Cyber Psycho fights. Maybe I missed that one somehow. There was a couple of like random references I missed. I missed that one, and I missed the Blade Runner one too. But the Blade Runner one is like a lot more subtle.
I didn't even know there was a Blade Runner one.
Yeah,
so
there's
I
like a
couldn't-
location you can go to, and it's built to look like the rooftop from the end of Blade Runner.
Wish I had. a
But you
band
won't
of
notice that unless you're like
a big
really
nerd
paying
for the
attention.
movie.
Yo, Ghoulie Ronk, stay winning.
What's hiding here?
I got her. almost fucking got me. I've decided I'm gonna go into pistols and shotguns mostly. And I have a melee
Scroll
weapon.
Summon Quasit. Dude, I have so many scrolls, man. I need to start using these. Oh, I guess I could give him to Gale, huh? He is the wizard, man.
He do be the wizard guy.
That is.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna
true.
pack a bunch of shit. I love pistols in games, especially hand cannons. No, boys, mom, let me have a Pepsi. Now I can watch Probably Jacob live and drink Pepsi. Yippee! Nice job, Willie.
Did you guys know that the Pilk meme originally comes from Laverne and Shirley? There was like a Pepsi ad that they did that was like a Laverne and Shirley commercial, and this was like a long ass time ago. I wonder if I could use... Oh, dude. Bro. Hold up. If I give somebody these spider step boots for the spider fight, I might be able to sneak around and break all of the egg sacs and then save so that all I'm fighting is the two medium ones and the big one. We'll have to try that. Next time we're down there. Next time we're facing off with the woman herself. I have 2,500 gold, and it's probably about to be closer to 3,000, so I might just fucking load up Gale.
Lost in thought.
On some spells. Wait, that's not a scroll. That's a weird shield. Doesn't he already have Burning Hands? Yeah, okay. So that one we already know. So that one we'll send back. Wizard level 2 low. Spell already known. We'll send that back. Scroll of Dark Vision I don't think is worth spending 100 gold on. Oh, can I not learn this one? Interesting.
If you get all the spider silk armor, can you say you have the spider suit?
Sure, why not?
I'm trying to find out now where the fucking where I buy cars. Because I don't remember where that is in the UI.
I'm actually gonna give... Oh, wait, never mind.
My nomad blood speaks to me. I need to get a better ride than the like most basic possible sedan the game gives you.
I always just use motorcycles in that game, so I think they handle better.
Fair enough. I like the motorcycles too, but you get like 2 bikes.
Can't give up now.
Like early enough that I'm not worried about getting a bike. The only thing about being a nomad that like sucks is that in order to get your car back, you have to wait until after you like fuck up the relic job.
Alright, I'm a
And that-
warlock. I should be able to talk with a fucked up mirror and like just nail this.
Talking to fucked up supernatural entities is like
It's my
half
whole
your
thing.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret. The face is crafted to be pleasing, but the personality is just a reflection of the wizard that created it.
Speak your name.
I'm a Jack human man.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
I like how you can just intimidate the mirror.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
Oh no, my history check failed. It's 50-50.
A poor choice.
Oh no.
You will be purged.
Next time's the charm.
How big of a nerd am I? I actually just look both ways before crossing the street.
Yeah. That's... actually, to be fair, getting hit by a car in that game is annoying. It does yank you into an animation.
Yeah, your ass gets fucking...
Usually, though, I'm playing that game like it's fucking Quake, and I'm like bunny hopping everywhere. Running around like a maniac.
Oh, auto fixer.
I think one of the most like underappreciated criticisms of that game that like that is like a good one actually that not a lot of people have talked about is that you get all this crazy mobility from cyberware and they don't really let you do much with it.
Yeah. That's one of my bigger criticisms of the game, is that it feels like a lot of the it feels like a lot of that is just like wasted.
The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The face is...
Speak your name. I do not. If you are known to my master, step forward and only a true... What think you of the Zolkir known as Zast? You are no Zolkir. But are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? Acceptable. Fine.
Easy money.
If you could see anything in me, what would it be? You seek to survive. You seek power. Be welcome.
Oh, okay. I was stressed out there for a minute. I didn't think we were gonna get past Spooky Mirror.
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here? Let's have a look.
Ooh. Got some gems going on here.
Let's see.
I think. Ooh, hello. He weighs your.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
I've got a long road ahead.
If I remember right, there's like a heavy chest and maybe
Moving
two
in.
gilded chests in here. That looks like a big fucking crocodile
Now that the game's
skull.
been worked on, would you consider Cyberpunk a good buy?
I thought
would've-
Cyberpunk was a good buy day one. If you're
yeah,
playing
no,
on PC.
the opinion of this household is that Cyberpunk was a good buy on day one as long as you had the gear to run it. If you're thinking like, will this run on my like PS4 or Xbox One or whatever, then don't. Never get it because it should never have been made for those consoles in the first place. But if you have like a good PC or like a modern console, like a Xbox Series whatever or a PS5, then it was a great game from day one. The best way to play it with like the least bugs and the least amount of bullshit from day one was with a really good PC like Jacob and I did.
Ooh, you gain +2 to armor class as long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield. Get good news, Karlak. The barbarian gloves just
Very
dropped.
good looking.
But yeah, the like Jacob and I never bought into the like
No
Cyberpunk
time to
game
rest.
bad. I genuinely blame all of that discourse on
Never wanted
consoles.
the easy path.
Well, it was consoles and
This will be fun.
it was the fucked up console releases. It was people trying to run it on bad PC hardware or with outdated drivers. All of that shit combined with the fact that people's expectations for the game were like really, 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 really high because
Can't keep me out.
CDPR hyped that game up to an absolutely fucking ludicrous amount they're never going to be able to build on.
That's also the case, yeah.
But if that game would have like shadow dropped and nobody knew anything about it, it would have been well received. I thought there was another gilded chest in here.
Yeah, no, I've got a Series S. Don't know how well that'll do. Well, it should do great now because the game is been basically fixed now for console players. But if you're not, but like if you play it on console, yes, it's a good buy now. If you were not playing on console and you had a good PC, then it was literally always a good buy.
This basilisk oil, I'm going to forget that I have it, and then there will be a moment where I need it.
Living the true RPG experience, dude.
Wait a minute.
What?
Did I not have that weapon pact bound this entire time? That can't be true. Because I know I did that.
Did you pact bind it and then not save and reload a save?
Maybe. That's why I had such a fucking low chance to hit this entire time. I was like, why is that? It should not be that low. But that's fucking hilarious. That alone probably would have carried me through the spider fight. I was fighting with a fucking massive disadvantage. That's so funny. Something unbound it. Either I forgot in a save, or something was up. Maybe I equipped something else. Maybe I equipped something else to look at something, and then it re-equipped it, and then forgot to unbind it or to bind it again or something.
That's still so funny to be honest.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. I was wondering. I was like, why am I a piece of shit all of a sudden? I know what I'm doing here. It should not be that bad.
Oh, thank Christ! You can preview clothes before you buy them now. Oh,
Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
bro.
Okay, what do we got going on here?
What a
Gargoyle
fucking
statue disarm.
What a fucking fix. King shit, dude.
Let's go.
The book is locked tight with
It's a
no
fucking
visible
Necronomicon,
keyhole.
bro.
Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
Now I'm tempted to just go back and fight the spider, now that I know that my pack weapon was gimped the entire time.
You try to examine the book.
Yeah,
but
you
the
were pretty
longer
well
you
fucked there.
stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Please don't open the creepy book.
Uh-oh. Get me out of here, please.
Well, well, well. Where to?
There's no time to waste.
Let me work my magic.
I didn't realize I needed to disarm 2 funny gargoyles.
Looking ahead. On my way.
Okay, let me check my list here. Spooky book, we can cross off the list. The owlbear cave chest, though, is one that we can do real fast. I think, Emerald Grove Environs is close to that. Okay, Horned Beetle, listen, if you don't want to build one yourself, which is not very hard to do, and you don't have a friend who's capable of building it yourself or capable of guiding you through building one,
All's well that ends.
then buying a
not as
good
bad as it
pre-built
could've.
is only like $200 or $300 more than just building it yourself anyway. I have bought in pre-built before, and it was fine.
Yeah, I agree with this. It's not a big deal. Anyone who says it is a big deal is being like really weird and elitist about it.
Like the idea,
like, unironically.
the odds of you like accidentally fucking up a PC while building it are actually pretty low, unless you do something like completely chimpanzee brain to like bend all the pins on the fucking CPU or something. Like, you're probably not going to fuck it up. It's so easy to do that when I was in high school for my IT PC support class, they trusted my class of morons to build like all of the new PCs for one of like the local elementary schools or something.
Though I will admit, having only built one PC myself and having only modified it a couple of times, it is extremely anxiety. Like, it's very easy to fall to the anxiety of like, oh no, oh my god, I'm
Yeah.
gonna destroy this fucking thing if I just touch it wrong.
Yeah, but
You won't.
you won't.
It's fine. But it might feel that way, and you're gonna have to just be kind of careful to get comfortable.
Once you get used to building PC shit, it's really like putting together Legos. Once you get over the paranoia of like breaking something.
Yeah. There's only a couple of ways in which they're genuinely vulnerable that you have to be careful about, like keeping like static shocks
If they
away
make
from your
it,
motherboard or whatever.
They're slow,
And depending on where you
vulnerable.
live,
Half or more will die
that's
along
less of
before
an
Basil
issue.
is
Like
dead.
around here, the humidity is high enough to where you're not going to get static
What
shocks
good
very
would it
often.
do
But if
for
you
me
live
to
in
be
like
troubled?
Arizona, then that's more of a concern.
Yeah.
So if I remember right, I think the owlbear cave is down here. Also, if you pick up the owlbear egg, it's worth like 500 gold.
Alright, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'm gonna step away, guys.
What time is it right now?
You seemed quite forward with your compliments earlier. We'd only just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
Careful you don't pull a muscle in your haste.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. Now the big owlbear should be dead by now. It's got a spear inside when you meet it the first time.
Let's see what this does.
Goblins got to her.
I mean,
She
kind
deserved
of.
better than that.
I actually am just going to loot champ the rest of this stuff because I have to spend a decent amount of gold feeding scrolls to my boy. Ooh, what is this? Medium armor? Undead creatures that hit the wearer receive 1 to 6 radiant damage. Beasts that hit the wearer deal an additional 1 to 6. I mean, that would be kind of on brand for Shadowheart, but I don't know if I want her taking extra damage against beasts. What is she wearing right now? Yeah, the AC on this is 15. I think that's probably fine.
I should take that.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Where did it go, though?
And we're back. Okay.
Is it in the camp supply sack?
I appreciate that you gave Shadowheart the silliest hat. She deserves it. Well, it's an appropriate hat for her. Like the effects on that thing are very pro Shadowheart.
Yeah, this owlbear egg is worth 750 gold.
All right. What now? If not over, then through.
Now,
Am I back?
We should be able to open this chest, I think.
Jacob, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
A wizard sealed this chest.
If only you could hatch the
Wasn't an
owlbear.
amateur either.
What a charmer.
Still alive.
So have I gone
So
back
that's
here?
progress. Never wanted the easy path.
What's the story?
There is work to do.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I may have goofed this up. Because I think you've got to uncover the scroll. Okay, let's see if that key that I have works. Provided I can find it in my deranged inventory. Shit. Where did it go?
Jacob, I don't know if you like follow history Twitter, but it's very fun because they're having yet another run at the long, or another attempt at the long-running debate about the Orthismos.
Yeah.
And it's entertaining to say the least. Because an interesting aspect
Never a dull moment.
of history that a lot of people don't take into consideration is that some of the history stuff we only really think we know because of reenactment. Earnest like reenactment with the goal of trying to actually actively recreate something, not like hobby oriented, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the historian equivalent of doing science. Because primary sources and secondary sources can describe things as well as they like, but sometimes you have to like physically test something out to see how well it worked.
Yeah.
And the Orthismos is one of those things where it's actually difficult to test because reenactment can only go so far there. If people aren't actively trying to kill each other, then something is lost.
Yeah. People have talked about that if trying to recreate like fighting styles and like formation techniques and stuff, you can't really do it unless you have dudes actually trying to kill each other.
Basically, yeah.
Yep.
Because the Orthismos was an aspect of Greek phalanx warfare that referred to the clash.
Yeah.
Specifically when two phalanxes would hit head-to-head. And there's a lot of debate because, like, there are people who have described the Orthismos as basically the noise that's made when two massive formations of dudes are basically grinding their shields against each other in the shoving match. And, you know, the clatter of, like, wood and metal as they're trying to, like, spear each other through their shields and through their armor and shit.
Yeah.
You know, the Orthismos kind of captures the whole encompassing aspect of when the phalanx clashes, and in particular the noises you hear.
Right.
But we don't actually know if the phalanxes literally locked shields and it became a massive shoving match where guys tried to kill each other secondarily to breaking the enemy formation through sheer force, or if things broke down on a more individual basis where guys were like trying to stab each other around their shields and whatnot, and the front lines of the phalanxes never actually physically clashed.
Yeah.
And there is there's a lot of
Thank you.
The main historian that I like the most, and like I follow most of his work, Brett Devereaux, his opinion is that both circumstances happened and it primarily depended on the discipline and fortitude
It is a
of the
strange
men
experience.
making up the phalanx in
Each
question.
time anew, I can't.
Like if you had like
Lost
really
soul is
good,
spelunking through the darkness that is
like
somehow
really
the second
professional
artifact hasn't had the
soldiery,
effect of the first.
like the thespians or something,
Somewhat relieved the discomfort.
then sometimes
fear
it
my hunger
probably
hasn't quite-
was the case that they literally physically clashed shield to shield and
You do
bowled
plenty
over
for
the
me,
enemy
more than you
formation.
realize.
Literally
But this
bowled
cannot
over
be
the enemy
remedied.
formation. But when it was like
The
two
magic isn't having
nobody
the effect it
cities,
should have.
when it was two like nobody
It's not
city
like the
states who
last
were
time,
like
a
having
rainstorm that
their
quells
fucking
a forest
annual
fire.
tiff over like
Only
water
drizzles.
rights to a nearby creek or
The
something,
embers still sizzle. The
then
fire
the militiamen
remains
probably
undefeated.
didn't want to go
I'm not certain
balls
what's
to the
going
wall
on,
and
but
do
nothing
full
good.
on like a formation wide
to
like
think.
rugby scrim
need
like
to
scrum,
retrace my steps to a
and
glade
they were
of
like basically
calm.
poking at each other, and the formations were mostly immobile.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
for the
no one can
artifact.
really agree on that kind of thing,
great
and
deal of
reenactment
trouble
makes
it
it
was
really
too.
hard to determine because we can
great deal
make
of
guys
trouble indeed.
reenact both methods.
You're okay. This I am going to just immediately agree with the guy who said that both of them happened, because sometimes you're going to have a group of psychos with like a particularly good leader who convinces them to commit and go all out, and then sometimes you're going to have people with like low morale get their fucking shield wall broken. Like this is just
Basically.
completely common sense.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty common sense answer, but it's the particulars that that historians get hung up on and argue about. Because we can make guys reenact both methods, but because we can make guys reenact both methods and both methods kind of work in the reenactment, but both have their issues, what you often have is historians disagreeing and thinking one was a lot more common than the other because the reenactment says this or that, and the primary sources say this or that, when in reality, in my opinion, at least in my opinion, and I tend to follow Devereaux on this one, you cannot solve this problem with reenactment.
So something
You
annoying
have to
that
get
I've discovered.
you have to get formations of guys to try and kill each other for real to actually get an answer to this question.
Something annoying that I've discovered just now.
What's up?
Gale will only eat items that you have equipped.
That should not be the case.
It
I'm under
seems
the
like.
I'm under the impression it's anything you have in your normal.
That's what I
inventory.
thought too. But I know I had more than what I had the option to
It
give
is a
him. right
strange
now.
experience.
But I fed him shit that
Each
I wasn't
time
wearing
anew,
before. That's how I managed
I
Gale's
can't.
problem.
Lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me.
I'm assuming
and
you've
it's
seen YouTube
sacrificed
channels
on
like
the
Todd's
dread
Workshop.
altar of the heart.
Tim, I'm actually not
Somehow
familiar.
the second
Todd's
artifact
Workshop goes
hasn't had
hard.
the effect of the first.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Beetle.
Somewhat
Beetle, I don't know what
relieved
you're
the
talking about
discomfort,
there. The
but
historian
I
that I
fear my
mostly
hunger
pay
hasn't
attention
quite-
to is a guy named Brett Devereaux, who has a really, really good long-running blog called A History of Unmitigated Pedantry.
You do plenty for me, more than you realize.
He also has a Twitter that he's pretty active on.
Drizzles. I'm not certain what's going.
but-
Thank you for the art.
He's like I think Brett Devereaux is probably my favorite historian. He tends to have the takes I agree with the most as far as the history community goes. I think he does the most honest, earnest job of like,
Shouldn't have wished to
you
live
know.
in more
I
interesting
just think
times.
I think he's really solid. I think all of his shit is really well thought out.
Another step
And he's
forward.
also like a normal nerd. So he's
It'll take a
capable
while
of
for us all to
explaining all of
recover,
his stuff and
but
like his
you've helped
blog
us
posts
take
and
the
whatnot
first
without
step.
seeming like he's talking down to people.
Of course.
Todd's Workshop does a lot of practical testing, so he'll have like a guy make a chain armor and then be like, "What? How can I fuck up this chain armor?" Or he'll have like a dude who's capable of shooting like a 140-pound bow and be like, "What happens?" Okay, so I want to keep all this shit.
Oh wait, Todd's Workshop was the guy that you showed me where he did the final like the top level like bow versus knight's armor test, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It took them like almost a year to prepare for it.
It took him like a couple of years to prepare for it, didn't it?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
he
think,
did
I
like
think it was like 2 years.
he did like a slightly worse version of that video like a year or two before the good one, and then he was like, actually that wasn't good enough and I regret it. So we're gonna do this again, basically. Okay. Yeah, Beetle, I'm only familiar with Todd's Workshop because Jacob showed me that one video, but I don't... He had a max strength longbowman shoot at armor based on the Battle of Agincourt. Yeah, like that kind of reenactment is good, but it only goes so far because at a certain point, there's variables that are difficult to take into consideration, and a lot of these tests are done in basically like super ideal conditions. Like the guy shooting the longbow at the knight armor, he's like really well fed, a top tier professional, like he's got all this shit going on for him, and he's shooting at armor that's like well braced.
I maintain,
only sitting like 30 feet away.
As somebody who fucking actually has handled a bow a lot and is pretty good at archery and understands like the fucking reality of the situation, I maintain extreme doubt that they ever got much heavier than 120 pounds. Because the medieval diet was not good enough to be... I don't give a shit if you're training from the age of like fucking since you can like hold a bow. The medieval diet just isn't good enough to get somebody into the physical condition where they can be shooting like a 160-pound longbow. Like I'm very skeptical of that being true. I think it's way more likely that the overwhelming majority of them were somewhere between 80 and 120. And every once in a while, you'd get some huge freak that would like be able to do something heavier, but they were all probably around that range, would be my guess. So
and I'm inclined to agree with this,
that armor.
I would even
that armor was probably even more effective than it was in that video. But the thing that video can't account for, because you can't shoot 2,000 arrows at a suit of armor, is that random chance is going to play a huge role, and every once in a while, you are going to get an arrow into the visor.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to happen. There's knights were afraid of that happening for a reason. Because it wasn't just a guy shooting. It was a line of archers shooting as fast as they could. They didn't shoot in volleys. They shot in a straight line. And they were shooting as fast as they could, and they had dudes running them arrows to reload. So as long as there were arrows that existed on the battlefield, they were shooting. And you can shoot a lot of fucking arrows in a very short amount of time doing that.
May you keep balance.
So true, bestie. Yeah, causes issues with mobility, and also, if you get fucking hit in the head with one of those big-ass warbow arrows, even if it doesn't go through the helmet, like, that's going to start to fuck with you. It's probably gonna fuck up your vision if it bends the helmet. Just like the noise is going to fuck you up really bad. It's probably gonna concuss you a little bit.
Also, he is the guy who takes that shot, whether it was intended or not, like no matter
close,
what.
Yeah.
He is the most demoralized human being it's possible to be.
Yep.
Like, it is very much entirely possible that maybe he just had an eye put out, or there's like splinters all around his eyes now, and like he just had some of the unluckiest shit just happen to him, and you know what? That guy is fucking miserable. If there's a knight who's ready to pack it in and run away, it's that guy probably.
Or just not going, like somebody who's gonna like is gonna like hide on the front line behind somebody else and like not take any real action besides standing there and getting hit by arrows.
Yeah.
Which, if the accounts are to be believed, is more or less what happened at Agincourt.
Honestly, what was more likely to happen at Agincourt was a lot less that guys were dying everywhere because they were getting shot down with arrows, but guys' horses were getting shot out from under them. Guys were getting injured in the tangle.
Yeah.
Occasionally, an arrow would get through somewhere weak and like really fuck a dude
in that
up.
video, he was talking about how like the accounts talk about how the knights were like walking forward all hunched over like super slowly because they were scared of getting hit by the arrows. So like they weren't moving as fast as they could have been moving otherwise.
And, like, some of them, like, probably drowned in the fucking mud because Agincourt was a nightmare from, like, a mud perspective. You know, it's probably one of the wettest we've seen, in, you know, from the perspective of water. But, like, it's just, it was probably a miserable condition, so, like, I don't think anyone could reasonably blame those knights for eventually breaking and running, even if they took relatively low casualties.
Yeah, 160 to 180 pounds is fucking insane. I can draw like an 80-pound compound bow, and it takes like all of my strength, and if I did it like 5 times, it would throw out a shoulder. And that's not even remotely close to how much weight you're pulling back on like a 180-pound longbow.
I can really fuck up that same 80-pound compound,
Seems like a good
but
moment to talk.
I've been doing it longer than Jacob has.
You're also just your base level is
You've
stronger
done
than
it.
I am.
You
Yeah.
brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days.
I am a
cannot
big
imagine
boy. If
taking
I
on
wasn't
a camp
strong,
full
it
of
would be very
goblins was a
embarrassing.
simple task. As am I. The grove will be whole again. Let me show you on your map where you can
I'm
find
not
the
going to
cache.
say that fighting a bunch of goblins
Take
was a
this
hell
rune.
full of blood and ash right next to
You'll
Karlak.
need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library.
That's
When the
not
wolf
gonna
goes
happen.
brightest,
Oh
everything in the
my
vault
God.
below will be yours.
God, that's so funny. Could you imagine having such little tact?
Yeah. What do we got? What's the journal situation? Moonrise Towers, travel to the Underdark, blah, blah, blah. The Githyanki crash, which is going to be absolutely brutal. That's the tome, yeah. Okay, completed quests we can minimize because I don't care if they're done. And these are all of our companion quests.
I will say, moving on from stuff about armor, the fact that Todd recreates siege weaponry as well is fucking nuts. Siege weaponry is probably the easiest thing it's possible to reenact, like, because at the end of the day, you're not there's no point in the siege weapon recreation where you have to account for the fact that a dude is trying to kill another dude, and
Blessed
like you just can't recreate that.
I was worried I'd never see
You know?
Master Halcyon again.
Like,
kept
you can-
your word.
You can look at walls,
Thank
historical walls, look at what they were made
I
of.
don't know if I can ever
You know,
restore
read
some-
about
but I have
materials
the
that they had
chance.
access to through primary documents. You can, you know, look at their own charts and read their own writings about what the siege engines were like, the way they were put together, because they were really good about recording that kind of shit. You know, you can look at the kind of you know, wood that they had access to back at the time through their own records, and like it's super easy to just try and rebuild one of those and then fire it at something.
Well, that was like their most valuable thing, so that's going to be that's going to be the thing that has like the most documentation on how to make it.
Yeah, there's a ton of documentation about that stuff because it was fucking ruinously expensive.
Oh, I should have gone to the Blighted Village.
He made those massive Roman crossbow type things that look like a big box. In the middle, you're talking about scorpions. They're like that. They're a form of
I think
ballista. They're a form of tension ballista.
The most interesting recreation type video that I've seen him do is when he was trying to figure out. There's a video where he talks about trying to solve the mystery of the whole like boiled leather thing, because there's like a bunch of debate on like how they did it and what the fuck they were talking about and like how they treated the leather to harden it.
Yeah,
that video is really good. More crates.
Well, the boiled leather thing is kind of interesting because if you have an even passing interesting in medieval armor, you will eventually find out that every single TV show and video game that does leather armor and then makes it like bike leather,
yeah,
is just wrong. Like hardened leather, boiled leather armor was about as was a rigid type of armor. It was about as rigid as metal armor would have been at the time. It was just like not quite as good. And maybe a little bit lighter, so there was like a place for it if you just really hated the fucking weight of your metal armor and were willing to sacrifice a little bit of protection.
It was probably also cheaper.
It was probably cheaper, yeah.
what's going on down here.
Something bit me.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Clapped eyes, huh?
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me, Rena.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Why you got blood on you, Grandma?
Stop this. We won't ask again.
Careful. Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag
I'm in the
has
afterlife
Rena.
right now, and fucking Samurai is playing in the background.
Yeah.
It's our
I guess
sister,
Rogue is sentimental.
Marina. She's, well, she was
Or
in a
we
bad
know
way
Rogue's
after her husband
sentimental. I
died.
guess it's a hint that
Started
Rogue is
saying
sentimental.
weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast. Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Okay. Good luck.
I like how Jackie's like aggravating the guard, like, "Oh man, you think you can take me, drop me?" And the guy's just like, "Mm-hmm."
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Great. Now we're all moving.
Don't you love it, dude?
Set in a fucking Viet Cong trap in the swamp. What a hell dimension this is.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Let's go.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Someone had a party here. Or something.
No ordinary creature did this. Redcaps ripped the place to pieces.
This place is very awkward to navigate. What is this, a swamp or something? Dude, there's definitely not... Oh, there's a red cap right there. What does that little fella want? Nothing good. I wish I wouldn't have path found for that. Fine, huh? Yep. Just everybody walk into the swamp. That's the sensible thing to do.
It's very Dark Souls in here
That
suddenly.
took the edge off.
A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
I really want to pad back at him. That was it? Is it a poison swamp though? I don't know. It's pretty bad. It's more of a it's, from a Dark Souls perspective, it's more of a blood loss swamp because I keep stepping in bleed traps. And let me tell you, that's a pretty bad status effect too.
What's inside? The brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
Whoever did this is still at large. Look alive.
Where's the other one at? Did he get turned into a fine paste?
Ah, my finger.
Oh, that was... Ooh, I don't have armor bag at this on. Remedy that situation real quick. Why is that frog hissing? That's probably not good, right?
Howdy, Snake. Snake has subscribed for 9 months.
Thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription.
Frog's entire body shakes. It ribbits erratically as if in pain.
Dude, my animal handling checks always go hard. Every time, baby.
It shies away, croaking a warning, eyes wide in terror. It croaks softly, calmed, but the frog's eyes watch your every movement.
Oh god, I want to get to that chest, but I'm gonna regret this. Okay, we gotta be real slow here. We gotta be real careful. Blue die. Where did that go? Oh, Oh, do those go into the alchemy pouch, maybe? Is that why they're missing? Oh no, it's right there. Oh no, that's the elixir of vigilance. Is that it? Yeah. I should go back into the Knoll Cave and see if I can find that red dye that I somehow lost.
At the ready.
Do I have anything I want to dye blue right now?
Which way to the nearest library?
No, I like Gale's purple.
A long way to go still.
Can we jazz up the chainmail a little bit? It looks a little bit better than the default model. It almost matches the helmet now.
Onward. Ever onward.
Should mind my step.
Okay, all the trap effects are over. Oh, there's one right here somewhere. Let's go this way.
Condition wet was pretty funny, and I don't know why.
One of my favorite Dark Souls memes is the one where it like is just the Dark Souls status bar filling up, and then the status hits him, and it says "wet socks" with like the exclamation points.
Something good here.
How much longer am I streaming for? 45 minutes ish, probably. Oh, he's rotten. I'm not going to drink the corpse water out of the well. We're not doing that. Oh, there's the other brother, I think.
Ah, a fellow wanderer.
No, this is just some Don Quixote motherfucker.
Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it. Sharp steel is not proof against all the monsters of this world, my friend. A sharp wit will serve.
This guy's
you
giving me
better
Van Helsing vibes.
if you're to bargain with the lady of this house.
He does, yeah.
That is why you came to her lair, I take it. To bargain.
He's even got a wacky crossbow on his back.
A more innocent name than some I could call her. But it is what she is that ought to concern you. Her kind have hidden among us since the first darkness. And their knowledge is matched only by their spite. Know how to ask, and they'll share that knowledge. If you're fool enough to pay their price. A powerful friend, a terrible foe. That I cannot decide for you. For my part, I need her knowledge. The thing I hunt has gone to ground. If she can tell me how to flush him out, I'll pay whatever price she asks. Truth is like a blade.
Man, that dude with 58
We can
terabytes
arm
is still
ourselves
fucking
with it.
in, just
Or just as
insane
easily
to me
find it
because
pressed
I
against
literally
our
don't
throat.
think I could fill
I would not
58
put you in
terabytes of
danger.
anything.
Yeah, you could. Because I filled up 2 terabytes pretty fucking quick. Yo, we get friends against this guy? But we just met. I cannot believe how fucking dog shit a roll that was. Oh, wait, just kidding. I'm the best.
No, this duty is mine alone. But for such an offer, an answer at least is owed. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion. I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive. Though I cannot swear to his condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you?
Nah. I've never seen that motherfucker in my life.
My people were recently attacked in the night. Our camp set upon by a band of vampire spawn. In the chaos of battle, one of them stole away with our children. We've been searching for them ever since. We believe this Astarion knows exactly what happened that night and where to find our little ones. If captured, my people will make him talk. So I ask again, is he known to you?
Why would you have to ask again? Do you not believe me?
You can give up your hunt. Astarion is my guy who picks
I
locks.
see. Your loyalty is admirable, but misplaced. His kind have charm beyond our mortal means to resist. I can show you who he truly is, if you will just tell me where to find him.
This conversation is probably a lot different if you have Astarion in your party.
I had a staring in my party when I found this guy.
I'm tempted to just tell him where the camp is.
I have no idea what happens, to be honest. You can quick save here.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Tell him where to find the camp, and then immediately go to the camp and see what happens, and then decide if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's a good call. Because maybe we could defuse the situation if he's in the camp.
A wise decision. I will do my work.
Uh-oh.
And for what it's worth, I will take no pleasure in
Uh-oh.
it.
Uh-oh.
I bid you good fortune with the lady of
This
the
is
house.
not good.
You did it, but I'm not totally sure it was right. He was our leech.
All right, let's see if he's at the camp. Let's see if he's dead. Let's see if he's in if he's a pile of goo. Because listen, I can't stress this enough. I'm gonna need him to open a lock eventually. When do you punch some lizard guys and fuck some gray aliens? I mean, he's right there.
should speak up.
Can we warn him?
Maybe.
Let's see.
Yes.
You might have to do a long rest for this to happen. Oh, number 4.
What? Who? What happened? Back to Baldur's Gate. Back to Cazador. There's no other reason he'd want me alive.
I was like, who the fuck is that tiefling? Then I remembered it's Will.
You might have to do a
Of course
long
he'd
rest for
send
him
a
to actually
Gur
show
to
up.
hunt
Yeah.
me down. First, they make excellent monster hunters, so find a vampire spawn sounds perfectly reasonable to them. Second, they're the reason I'm like this in the first place. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. probably thought it was funny. But more likely, he's trying to send me a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back. Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Okay, that's all well and good.
So I guess do like a long
But what
rest
happens
and see
when
what
we long
happens.
rest?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he leaves.
We're down one vampire.
Really? No cutscene or nothing? He's just gone?
Looks like it.
Man, that sucks.
didn't hear a
Reload that
sound,
one.
Yeah, that does suck.
A shame. But can't be helped.
Thought we would at least get an interesting interaction.
Yeah.
I bet you meet that guy later. There's probably like something that happens later on, but I don't give a fuck.
You might have to kill that guy. I don't know. I didn't do this when I did this conversation, Asterion was with me.
Yeah.
And we basically told him like, yeah, I don't know who the fuck Asterion is. That's weird. Maybe you should go somewhere else.
Oh, you can just lie if Asterian's in the party. He doesn't recognize him.
Yeah. Asterion gets like really fucking anxious and he gets kind of racist about the Gur just like to the guy's face, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But like yeah, he doesn't recognize Asterion immediately, which is kind of weird because Asterion's the most obviously a vampire I've ever seen in my life.
It's like it's almost like they were doing a bit when they designed him, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's so obvious.
So
show you who he
I don't
truly
quite
is.
know.
If you will just tell
But
me
yeah,
where
we
to find
basically
him.
just told him to like fuck off.
Astarion has quite the friend in you. I'll make sure he knows that. At the end.
Solidarity keeps the troop together.
Let's hope it doesn't come
I
back
wonder
to
if you can
bite
like
me later.
kill him.
Oh, I definitely could just Eldritch Blast him right now if I wanted to.
Do it, dog.
Time
Fucking
to
Nah,
get
we're
his
gonna let that one cook. Everybody gets one chance to not fuck me. Let's see if this guy blows it like the goblins did.
I mean, now you can go back to tell Asterion, like, hey, I found this dude, but I didn't tell him where you are.
Yeah. Okay, for completionist reasons, I need to go run down there and get that little nub in at the bottom of the map. It's bothering me. And then we'll go into the TOs.
I was expecting, like, a, hey, do you know what this guy is talking about? Or Asterion, do you happen to have any children's bodies in your chest?
I thought that the guy was going to show up and it was going to be like a thing where you could either give up Asterion or just fight him in the camp.
Yeah.
That was what I was expecting.
That's what I thought would happen, too.
I was expecting it to be like a Karlach Will type moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Something over there.
Digging her up. Swarming toadstool. Okay, what's the swamp map looking like here? Stop going over there. Stop going over there. I don't know why you're doing that. Okay.
I'm in the Delamain ride to the
Yeah.
Konpeki Plaza right now, and fucking Jackie makes a joke about combat mode, and Delamain responds in a way that implies he actually has one. And you can ask, like, hold on, is this combat mode even legal? And Delamain, without missing a beat, just goes, of course. The Second Amendment says so.
Oh, yeah, I remember that part. So, what is this? Potion of Vitality cures any poison or disease.
We love Delamain. Oh yeah, dude, Delamain rules.
Let's send this to Karlach. And then let's divide up. Oops, did not mean to do that. We'll send 2 of these to Karlach, and then 2 of these to Shadowheart. Just divide the potions up a little bit here. You never really know. I think even though I have to sacrifice not being able to open stuff, I think I like this party configuration a little bit more. Because me and Karlach are a pretty good front line now that I have my packed weapon situation figured out. And Gale is like a better dedicated damage dealer than Astarion is.
Let's see.
And then Shadowheart's a cleric, which you can't really go wrong with.
The only downside to Gale is compared to Astarion is that Astarion's not as good at dealing damage, but Astarion can do it with fewer rests.
Yeah.
Whereas if Gale burns spell slots and it's like, well, shit, that's it. Now he's just a fancy dude in a robe. The nice part about that, though, is that if you manage to burn all of his spells, but you're still in a condition where you can go without long rests, you can always just dump him back at camp.
Yep.
And pick up someone else who's not spent.
Of an apology for me, young man. I don't think I did, dearie. And frankly, you're
If only
thick for
Shadowheart
saying
could hit
so.
more firebolts.
You know, I was going to give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
I feel like a warlock with a hammer that big is like some Bloodborne shit.
It really is. Because that's not like a hammer. That's like a fucking maul.
Yeah, dude,
that's like a
fucking beasts all over the shop.
Yeah.
Keep your own little nose in your own little dish, Petal. I don't like busybodies.
I don't know.
Besides,
I think with
you
Shadowheart,
have
I don't
bigger
know if she does
problems.
better if you try to use like her like actual
Wriggler swimming in
cleric
your
attack
brain
spell,
juice
the
is a
like
bit of an
bolt of vengeance or whatever,
inconvenience, isn't it?
instead of firebolt.
It has about the same chance to hit usually. And Firebolt can technically do like 2 more damage. Who's that?
Oh, wow.
Is that Emma?
Yeah, you're streaming still?
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting
you're
off here in a
really
minute.
quiet.
Olivia's en route.
Okay, I'm gonna be playing my game.
Because you stink. And I know the stench of Mind Flayer anywhere. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
The last time I trusted somebody sketchy, I woke up in a goblin prison.
Aren't all Bloodborne hunters basically warlocks?
Yeah. Like Great Olden Warlocks, more or less.
You're a sharp one. I am proposing a deal. But it's different from your little pact.
Because the only way that you can
See,
fight beasts
I
is to
prefer
be
personal
superhuman.
things.
And they
of
do
your
that
pretty little
by,
peepers.
I think being infused with
Pluck
the
it
old
from
blood.
your head,
If I remember right.
kiss it for luck, then back in it goes. Won't take but a moment.
mean,
that is
I
my
don't know.
price.
I've never actually played
Nothing
that game.
more.
Jacob,
nothing
I'll
less.
just take over and I'll just stream on Twitch on your account for a little bit.
Okay.
Sound good?
No.
I I'm afraid that's my business, Petal. It's nothing nefarious, though. I promise.
Yeah, the nothing about the situation is nefarious. I'm just a regular, nice old lady in a hut in a swamp surrounded by redcaps who's normal.
Ethel, can I please?
Quiet, you've had enough pampering. And you, my door is always open, Petal. Auntie Ethel is here for you.
Why did they say a snake in my yard? What do you mean by that? How would I even get him banned? I would not even.
That's weird.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hello, sweetness. You going to give me one of those precious peepers? Ta-ta, Petal. Come see Auntie soon.
Alright, we're gonna have to snoop.
Fireplace isn't real. What's hidden behind it?
This ought to piss her off.
I'm climbing some rock. Oh, I think I know where I am, and I don't think I want to be here. I don't feel like doing a null fight on my own.
Horn Beetle, I can tell you right now. In the words of my father, I don't have to hit my head. I don't have to hit the head of my penis with a rubber hammer to know it'll hurt.
Survival failed. Why is the earth shaking? Jacob, what's happening?
As thick as they come,
I don't know.
Sweetness. This is my personal.
The hag design in this game kind of
and
goes
you
though.
don't have an invite. Get out.
Or what?
Oh, the cocky ones are my favorite to chew on. Keep going, Petal, and you'll find out.
Honestly, for a being of pure evil and spite, she cuts you so much slack. Like, I'm almost the asshole here.
Well, because, okay, she's not a being of pure evil and spite. She's a fae.
Oh, okay.
She's a hag.
Yeah.
Like a capital H, like fairy hag.
What is this?
So,
Same.
almost everything that ever
My
bad that ever
darling
happens to
Matthew,
people that she
she
does
wished
are
for the
almost
mind of a
always in
genius.
one way or another a result of their
Silly
own actions
Rust.
towards her or deals they make with her. She's not evil, she's like a force of nature. That's the way you have to like think of fairies in D&D.
Yeah. I didn't realize that hags were classified as fae in this setting.
Yeah. Well, I mean anything that's like that would like comes out of a fairy tale.
Yeah.
You know? Like if you're ever in a situation in D&D and you're like, okay, does this feel kind of like a weird fairy tale situation?
Guys, I told you a time would come.
What is that?
The basilisk oil.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Hell yeah,
What in the
dude.
bloody hell's is going on?
You did what? But you can't. I've the bloody bite. Larigo's bite. The petrification stopped it spreading. Oh no! No!
They could have put a sign on him.
Yeah, yeah.
No! Ah, help! Ah, I
Yeah,
don't
what the
want
fuck,
to
dude?
Die. Ah,
Let's see. This boulder is too heavy to throw as a human.
No, you know what? Fuck that guy. You did him a favor.
Yeah. What, did you rather just be a statue forever? Like what? This is like one of those cryogenic dorks who's like, well, I'll just freeze myself until my disease is cured.
Don't talk like that.
What?
You sound like Ben Shapiro real bad.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's the point.
No, he's falling for that lizard shit. Like, oh, what if I just live forever? It's like, okay, but you're literally a statue.
This poor dear wished never
Like,
to
yeah,
lay
live
eyes
forever
on
as a
her
statue.
family
Okay.
Also,
not even a statue
okay.
somewhere cool.
No, and here's the dumbest part. In the fucking D&D setting, the afterlife is like 100% confirmed for everybody. So like, what the fuck are you scared of?
Yeah, the only reason that the afterlife would get fucked is if you did something in life that like consigned your soul to a bad like afterlife, because there's like a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Right?
Like if you're just a guy, you're probably gonna be fine.
Yeah. And like, it's not even like you're a statue somewhere cool. Like if it was like, look, Tim, you could live forever in like the D&D setting, but you're gonna be like, instead of dying, at some point you're gonna get turned into a statue, and you're gonna be like in the center of a big city, and you can like see everything happening around you as a statue. It'd be like, okay,
you can't let people through.
Eh.
Not again.
Like it's D&D, so I think I'd rather die and get a good afterlife. But like, okay, whatever. That's not the worst thing. But this guy's like just in a fucking cave, in a hag's cave. Bitch, we did you a
man
favor.
Cowering, a bag open at his feet. Gold coins spilling onto the floor. His
Can I
cries for
use
mercy are
speak
cut
with
short
dead
as the
and
hag
speak with animal at the
slices
same
into
time
him,
to talk to a dead cow?
dismembering him
That's a good
painstakingly,
question. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they're concentration, so no, you can only have one
man's
concentration
remaining
spell active at a
flesh
time.
Twisted and contorted,
That's dumb.
becoming the twisted
I spoke
surface
to a
of the
sketchy
door before
ox
you.
earlier.
Flee, you feel it cry.
He was definitely hiding something.
A scene appears in your mind. Two paladins and a cleric marching
Hey,
through
I
the
discovered
door,
another waypoint.
shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge
jump
into the
off a
hag's
cliff.
leg.
Yeah, but they were a 3-man party. I'm a
Screams
4-man
of
party.
terror
The action
pierce
economy is
the
way
air.
better.
You let
Wouldn't it
them
be funny if
in?
I just like killed a Asterion?
Naughty. That's a decade for
Why would you
each.
kill Asterion?
You're
Just for
mine
fun.
for 30 more
But he's so
years,
pretty.
Pecker.
No, he sucks.
What?
Yeah, I don't like him that much. I'm just exploring.
The door
They're
stays
screaming.
silent.
Curtis, say hi.
Jacob's illegally recording me.
You see the hag. She walks through the door, its form
I want to
shimmering.
be back at the ship. This
The
is like,
lightest touch of hope brushes your mind as the presence within retreats.
yeah, I know, but I don't know.
Alright, let's see what's up inside of us.
What is that?
My gentle
I don't know. She's not
Lauren.
answering me.
He wished to know what
What
was
is
to
this?
come.
Let's go do
A thief who tried to steal from Auntie.
Oh,
Now
but isn't
the
this up where the
good
Knoll fight is?
Guards might know.
No! Don't look! Mustn't look, mustn't see!
What if I don't want to fight the Knolls?
I see it. What's to come?
What if I'm too scared to fight the Knolls?
Dead! Dead! Flesh
Oh
rotten,
man, I failed on
bone
a climate check.
shining!
That sucks.
Well, I'm just gonna save here, so that way if I run into the Knolls on
I feel
accident
safe.
and I get messed up, I
Set
can
to
just
look! To see truth, see death, see... Gods, don't hurt me! Oh, please, 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 please!
Yo, I just got an arrow of fire? That's pretty cool.
No! No! Monster! For mind dripping!
Would you die if you got smashed while you were petrified in D&D? Yes, I believe you would.
Yeah, I don't think you can undo that.
Yeah. So a decent way to kill someone is to petrify them. I mean, if you have the means, obviously, is to petrify them and then hit them with a shatter spell.
That happen.
Feel the barest hint of life from within the door.
Where it is?
Stop.
I'm afraid.
Please. Please.
You might have to smash this door.
Wait. Wait.
I don't think you have to smash that door. There's a way through it, but I don't really remember. Actually, I don't remember what it is. Don't put those masks on, though. They're bad.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Please. Please. Wait. Wait. Don't.
I'm too afraid to go in this cave.
Feel the barest hint of life from within the door.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Right, that
apparently
was
it was a fake door.
That was it. It's literally just an illusion. That fucking, of course, I completely forgot.
Let's see. You can probably get through this.
Auntie, be kind to our guests.
Okay, good job for cutting open the wine barrel. I need you to break through the other thing, actually.
Still on my feet.
Can I get up here?
Light on my feet.
Let's go around this way, maybe. Hit him with the old one, too.
Unleash me.
Yes, Auntie. I'll wake their pretty little bones.
Don't make me hurt them.
What if I just shove the wall? Will it fall down?
Moving.
Oh.
I was gonna use Bane, but we'll just turn Karlach into a monster.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh
Turning
shit!
Karlach into a blender is one of my number one favorite ways to deal with encounters.
Okay, so I'm gonna reload because I just killed everyone in a trap.
Classic, dude.
Oh wait, they're alive. Let's just short rest it. Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Another fight. Let's go.
Yeah, see, now I got a 75% chance to hit now that my pack weapon actually hits.
There you go, bud.
I don't fancy their chances.
Hit him with a cantrip here.
I won't.
I'm afraid.
Holy.
I don't like traps.
Oh, never mind. That was just. Armor bag this. Everything was actually going as planned.
I'm hearing spooky noises.
What do you want me to do?
I don't
know. Probably something.
Ready for this?
Oh, I'm on the backside of where the knolls are.
There's no way I'm gonna make it to that. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta get Curtis. He's gotta save me.
Time to push my luck again.
See, the fun thing about being a melee or a Back of the Blade Warlock is that if I don't get close enough to something, I can just
Yeah. And L, especially depending on how you build it, Eldritch Blast is way better than having like a Firebolt cantrip.
It gets insane later on when you can start casting it with like spell slots, which I don't think I can do yet.
Yeah, the only downside is that Warlocks don't have a lot of spell slots. I think, actually, I don't know if I haven't played a Warlock yet, but I heard maybe that the game changed the way Warlocks get their spell slots back. Because in the tabletop version of D&D, Warlocks were the only class that got all their spell slots back on a short rest.
Yeah, I think they do.
Do they in the game?
Yeah, but you don't have very many. Like, I've got 2 spell slots right now.
Yeah, no, that's normal.
Yeah.
That's the way it works in the That's the way it works in the tabletop game too. They really don't have a lot of spell slots, but they get them all back on short rests.
Yeah, I think that's still how it works. Okay, we got a dash over the wall. Hang on, what do we got?
Yeah, no, generally the way I hear people building Warlocks is that because Warlocks have Eldritch Blast as like a damage cantrip that gets really good basically all the time. Instead of doing any damage magic whatsoever, most Warlocks do like utility stuff.
Yeah.
Because you've only got a couple spell slots to work with,
so
you
much
might as well
peace.
get some like useful spells.
Let's get this over with.
They're probably gonna run away. Why are these guys not following?
With haste.
Come on. No, stop. Everyone come this way.
Tim, will you do me a favor and let Olivia in?
Yeah.
And then I'll end the stream after this encounter.
Okay, give me a second.
Mistra Rill.
Who can shoot with fire? 60%.
Okay, now they should come over here, right? Spiders have to come over here.
Yo, the critical?
Oh god, I'm scared already.
What the fuck?
Oh
I'm not
no.
there yet.
Guys, I'm fighting the gnoll.
Two big firebolt hits in a row. Did I just win the fucking lottery?
Oh no, my turn. Okay. Arira, and then
Still breathing, despite everything.
What is this? 5.
I know.
One day I'll catch a break. Death is but a word away.
Dude, Gale gets so edgy once a fight starts. It kind of goes. We are out of short rest, which means that we're gonna have to camp in this cave. Oh, never mind. We're gonna have to back out of here.
You come in the other way, they immediately.
All right, boys. I'm ending the stream. It's been a real one. We hit 3 hours almost on the dot. So I'll upload the ones that I've got archived right now, which is only 2 of them. All the other ones are on the second channel on YouTube. If anybody's a psycho and a freak to go back and watch those. But goodbye. I'll probably stream again tomorrow.
Doing good. First one to get out of here.